Good locker room here tonight for the Lopers as they get the victory, as they pull away from Missouri Southern and get the big shutout here on opening night. We're joined by head coach Josh Lynn along with Shane Henderson and TJ Davis. And coach, was there a point tonight you wondered if this thing was going to happen? I mean, that had to be frustrating to fight through so many weather delays.
Yeah, I mean, give credit to our training staff, our lightning monitors, I guess. We were wanting to get it in. We had a contingent plan of maybe playing tomorrow at 11, but thank goodness the storm moved out. And it's hard. I mean, it's hard for these guys to go out there and get warm and be ready for a game, and then come in here and wait another 2 hours to play a football game. And it's kind of a roller coaster. And I thought we handled it as well as we possibly could. With the circumstances.
You coach long enough to probably deal with any situation. You ever dealt with something like this before?
I've dealt with lightning delays before. However, maybe not to the extent of right before the game. It's a little different. I mean, usually you get going and you get warmed up and you get out there and play a little bit, and then you got to get called back in. This was a little bit different in regards to it. Just took us a little while to get going.
How about the game tonight? They were 14-0. Probably had a feel at half. You were in control, but you hadn't put them away. But
right.
A strong finish tonight.
Sure, strong finish. Another thing too. I thought our first drive. I mean, what was it? 3 drives total in the first quarter. They had 2 and we had 1. And I probably should have went ahead and kicked the field goal there. Get points on the board, but I thought we could punch one in. But I thought we started as well as we possibly could. I thought we got a little stagnant, maybe in the second quarter. But I think some of that's just the long. I mean, we had the ball one time in the first quarter, I believe. Isn't that right? I think, and I mean that's you got to get a feel for the game, and sometimes it's hard to do that when you're only touching the ball one time.
Typical ends up being a typical night for 500 yards of total offense.
Right. No, we do. I mean, we are. I mean, it's a credit to our young man and just finally getting going and and getting to play some football all 4 quarters.
So I want to get TJ in here just for a second here. TJ, what were you thinking? What was it like to have to be down here in the locker room to wait to play? But boy, once you started to play, you had another big game.
It was definitely like we didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know if he was going to play tomorrow, play tonight, but coach just told us to just stay in there. We're going to play this football game tonight, and that's what we stayed focused on. It definitely was something I needed again because obviously I haven't got hit in like over a year. So I'm definitely going to be pretty sore tomorrow, but it's definitely good to get back out there.
All right, well, great performance and congratulations to you guys.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That was Looper quarterback TJ Davis and head coach Josh Lynn. Their comments here in the locker room tonight as UNK eventually pulls away and beats Missouri Southern 38-0. We'll take a break and Larry and Brandon will wrap it up right after this.
Other questions?
TJ's command of the offense seems to be getting better every single year.
Sure.
What do you see from him? And not only just the command of the offense, but his vision that not everybody's going to be able to see the field the way he sees the field.
Sure. Well, I think that's just a credit to TJ developing as maybe a total quarterback instead of, he come in here as a freshman and he just liked to run around all over the place. But I think he's developed his arm. He's comfortable in the pocket now, and that's a credit to him and the hard work that he's put in and just improving his game, not to be just one-dimensional, but to really be a multi-threat quarterback.
And TJ, same to you. I mean, just your command of the offense, your ability to see the field ways that not everybody probably can see the field, especially when you're running the football. And some of the moves you put out there are certainly showstoppers. What's your overall command of the offense, and how comfortable do you feel operating?
How comfortable I am, I feel like it's a game plan. Like the coaches set us up in like great positions. Like what we seen tonight was what we went through and seen on film. So we knew exactly what we were gonna get. And all the stuff we ran tonight was definitely stuff that was in the game plan that we practiced over and over all throughout the week and preparing for Missouri Southern. So that just made me play fast and lead my team to victory.
And kind of as to what TJ was saying, I mean, you got second string guys in there, and you're moving the ball the same way.
Hey, I'm super proud of that. I mean, those guys work hard, don't they, Shane? I mean, and a lot of those guys have been in our program now for 3 and 4 years, guys. I mean, they've had multiple reps. I mean, 2 million reps at doing what we do, and they're just not the starters, but they're a pretty good unit back in there, and it was good to see them go out and just really execute there. And I mean, and there weren't many missed assignments that I could tell from that second group, and our little quarterback Jacob Green did a good job leading them down the field, and that's good to see with those guys.
How much does that speak, though, to the overall system of what you have implemented for this offense? And at one point, you guys had 3 running backs lined up next to TJ. I mean, I haven't seen that from this offense yet.
Yeah, and that's just depth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, good teams in the MIAA have a lot of depth, and you're going to need it. I mean, it's a physical league, and I'm going to say this is I mean, we got good senior leadership, and we got guys like Shane Henderson, TJ Davis that really help develop those young guys, and they've done a good job of setting the standard. I mean, I spend minimal time on having to get guys to practice, and they're always on time to meetings for the most part, and I'm not saying much. It's these guys that's kind of taking over and helping those guys develop.
Shane, defensively, you guys had the 2 drives in the first quarter, which actually extended into the second quarter.
Correct.
The time of possession was certainly in their favor in those first 20 minutes or so. How do you guys stay grounded and only give up 100 yards in the first half, I think?
Yeah.
And then I don't know what the final stats were, but you guys really played well tonight.
Yeah, I think they came out, credit to them, they came out, they're a physical line, definitely something that we see every day, but I think initially we were almost like flying too fast to the football, and we were almost over pursuing a couple things. I think we were so energetic we had to just take a step back and say, all right, just slow down, let's make our tackles. I know we missed a couple tackles on those first drives, but it was really just that first drive of the year kind of they got a couple first downs and got a little momentum, but I'm really proud of the guys because we bowed our neck when we got into some 4th down situations. They drove the field and got down into scoring territory, and we bowed our neck, 4th down again. So just kind of getting the nuts and bolts figured out on those first 2 drives. Credit to Coach Gallus and the defensive staff. We were dialed in all fall camp. What we had anticipated they were coming out in 12 personnel, and that was exactly what they did, and they set us up for success. So,
what do those 4th down stops do for you guys as a team?
Oh, it's huge. Coach Gallus emphasizes it every day when we go through our scrimmages and the fall camp and everything. It's a turnover in our opinion. When you look at the plus minus turnover, it's like that's an immediate exchange of possession from the defense to the offense. So 4th down stops are the most energetic thing a defense can do, and I think we had 2 of those tonight, and that was really, really big for us. So
seemed a little chatty out there from both sides. Is there any bad blood with Moso?
No, I think it's just like I said, that first game kind of everyone's excited. We've been hitting the same guys for the last month, so it's fun to hit someone else, and it's all fun in games out there. So
you had some words to share too, TJ, and that was probably in the I think it was in the 4th quarter after a long run, maybe a little bit late on the hit. I probably would have thrown a flag if I was officiating. What did you say to the guy when you got up?
Honestly, I can't even tell you what I said, but I'm just going to keep it going and keep it pushing next time.
Did you notice it was chatty out there as well?
Oh, yeah, it was definitely chatty, but I think we did a good job staying composed, keeping our will, and for the most part, we kept our foot on the gas.